Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Liberal Crime Squad, where things are going very well for the liberal agenda here. Massively ultra-liberal government that are regularly passing more liberal laws at the end of every month. The public is... I guess public would be over here. The public is super duper on board with the liberal agenda, so mostly we are just waiting here. And okay, good. Heat is going down in New York. Woodrow's 23 years old. Good on you there, buddy. And yeah, we got sort of a baseline heat of 20, probably based on, I don't know, the number of people we've got here, plus, you know, their criminal records, but we haven't done anything more recently. So we're just going to chill. Happy birthday, Annie, sorry. And killer food. It's Christmas Day, 2025. Hell on Earth, a mutant animal has escaped from lab and killed 30 people. Well, so that was great art, by the way. Yeah, the animal research, which is already pretty liberal, so there's not much of a modification over there. That is great. Look at that art. I love it. In contempt. Conservative federal judge Donald Forbes has resigned in disgrace of being caught by a prostitute. Ooh. Yeah, not much of a change there either, because it's already pretty liberal. AM implosion. Well-known AM radio personality Doug Giuliani went off for 15 minutes in an inexplicable rant 2 nights ago during the syndicated radio program Straight Chat. Giuliani's monologue for the evening began the way that fans have come to expect, with attacks on the liberal media establishment and the elite liberal agenda. But when the radio icon said, "Summoning a liberal chupacabra to suck our blood from us like a goat," a former fan of the show, Summer Sabella, knew that the legend had listened to a little too much Art Bell back in the day. And after that, just got worse and worse. And... a little bit more AM radio liberalization. Let's move. Okay, we're at the end of the month. I don't think I've got to dump any secrets. I think we're in good shape. We're just going to hold on to those papers for now. And we have 2 more liberal laws, or laws being pushed in a more liberal direction. Nice. Oh, loved seeing all this green. Still got a little bit of yellow, though. That's got to be resolved. So we'll just keep skipping to the end of the month. Happy birthday, Sean. Food. I feel like those positive news articles are happening more, so I'm hoping with the Liberal Guardian work is definitely having an impact, and maybe just helping with maintenance. All right, end of the month, and once again, I'm not going to release anything, and there we go. A couple more pushes towards liberal laws. Excellent. Okay. We still need to work on those animal rights, labor rights, tax structures, and military spending, please. Skipping some more days. Crime of hate. Arrgh. I don't know. Those are really nasty articles, and I'm definitely not going to read out loud. Jeez, they are freaky deaky. And way too real. Way too real. Brianna, happy birthday. Got a short month on this one. Skipping the next month. We're not going to release anything. Only 1? God dang it. All right, well, animal rights got a bit of a push, though. Finally, that was one of them. So there we go. It's gone from moderate to liberal here. Wait. AM implosion keeps happening. End of the war. More than 100,000 locals marched through the capital demanding the United States end its military intervention into the Republic of Vortithar. Go home, Americans, one speaker demanded. You have nothing but trouble here. All right. This is probably anti-military, which is one of the areas that was definitely not maxed out. Okay. Child's plea. T-shirt in a store found scrawled with a message from a sweatshop worker. Help me. There you go. A little bit more sweatshop awareness. Again, another one we had trouble maxing out for a long time. And here's the end of the month. 3 laws. Oh, good. Workers' rights. Good. That's one of the ones that was still just moderate. Drug laws and income stuff. So yeah, the taxes, income inequality. Let's take a look. Oops. Take a look. So only military spending is not liberal. Not everything is elite liberal. I think with our difficulty setting, and I'm not sure, I think we win once everything is reached any degree of liberal. Play again, we'll go with like the super hardcore stuff. River on fire. Well, that's never good. The opposite of what should be happening. Oh, this is the TV show about being rich and famous again. It's going to make more Americans think, I too could be rich one day. And therefore, I should make sure that taxes are set up to protect me when I'm inevitably wealthy. Not now. No, we'll ignore that. We could do a corporate files. Yeah, I like it. Let's do the secret corporate file. Although it will also aggro them. You know what? I think we can just probably ignore it. Workers' rights, prison rehab, defense industries. That's probably what we're looking for. See what happened? Status liberal agenda. All right, everything is at least liberal. Does it have to get more? Like, I don't know. Happy birthday, Raven. I mean, we'll keep chooching. We're only 5 minutes into it, this episode. We'll keep going and maybe get everything ultra. Maybe we disband at a certain point. Do we just self-declare victory? I'm pretty sure there's an actual victory screen, though. Supreme Court decisions. Ooh, 2 of them would push laws more liberal. Yep, those will both pass, and the others won't because all of our Supreme Court justices are ultra liberal. Bam. Oh, one of our elite justices. That's annoying that you're stepping down, but you're being replaced by another elite liberal. That's important. And 3 more laws. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. How we doing? Oh, so good. There's only 4 more things that can be moved. And I think it randomly chooses from 1 to 3 at the end of every month. They're here. I keep thinking that's going to be about aliens. River on fire again. Broken dreams. Masked ICE agent sees dozens of people off the streets in what terrified residents described as a series of kidnapping yesterday. Ha! Fiction. Regardless of what you think the balance on immigration should be, I think we can all agree collectively, or we should be able to agree collectively, that police snatching people up without actually identifying themselves, without revealing their faces, without badges, like anonymous detentions without showing a warrant, that innately should bother anyone on any side for any issue, right? I don't think any country wants to ever be in a position where some people can claim without showing evidence that they are, acting on behalf of the government, and that also claim without evidence that they have some sort of, documentation or right to detain someone. Those should be like basic things, regardless of what you think the balance on these issues should be. Wait another day, don't pass anything, a couple more laws, wacka wacka, so that should leave 2 things not on elite liberal. There you go. And we might get unlucky and only do 1 law on this particular run. Let's fry them. Yeah, okay, so that's going to be people becoming more in favor of, what's it called? Capital punishment, execution. Okay, end of the month. Hopefully 2 laws. Yes. Okay. President signs it. There we go. Hey! I guess I had to get, maybe I did set the setting for everything's got to be on elite. The triumph of the liberal agenda. The country has achieved elite liberal status. Everything in the green. There's still, a few moderates in the House and Senate, but, Congress will never be perfect. Wow. Yeah, see, the opposed death penalty went down a little bit. What companies that use sweatshops when, really? I guess maybe it faded a little bit. All right. High scores list. I mean, it'll just be 1 because that's the only one I put on there unless there's like a failure from a test game. What could possibly go wrong? The Liberal Crime Squad liberalized the country in August of 2026. We had 32 recruits. I mean, maybe it could have gone faster if I kept maxing out my recruits. Well, it would have gone faster if I, knew more of the mechanics early and like really abused them early, but this is fine. Killed 293 people. We taxed. Oh, I guess that's the money we took in. We over 100 million or over 500,000. I meant to say, and we spent over 500,000, leaving us a little bit. We bought 6 flags. We burned 1 of them. 11 of us were martyred, and we kidnapped 16 people. And you can see the universal disc down there. I have a little bit more from some of my little testy things and whatnot. But yeah, the liberal elite. Done and done. That was a heck of a lot of fun. I feel like I have to pad this out because it's only 9 minutes long. People are going to see the video length and be like, well, something clearly happened. But what a fun game. I mean, I'm not going to suggest that it has infinitude replayability because obviously our next playthrough is going to feel relatively similar. If we did start a new game over here, right, I probably would go, like the liberal nightmare mode over here. So everything would be ultra arch conservative to start off with. Can you click more than one of these? I guess it just skipped ahead, but okay. Let me just toggle this to let fate decide for a sec so we can see what the game... Is that the only option? Okay. So there's our background. But yeah, if we went and took a look here, you could see everything. Oh, wow. Okay. So only 5 of the 9 Supreme Court justices start at arch conservative, but still, all the laws start at the most extreme thing. If you get busted by anything, they're sending death squads after you to finish you off. I suspect the public, yeah. I mean, the public was fairly conservative when we started the last game too, but I suspect it's more. People are most concerned about the recent sports scandal. That's interesting. Like, no, it's not actually in here. That might just be their way of saying like they don't really care about anything that's important. So yeah. So if we did do it again, I'd probably go with the super hard setting. We'd probably try to come up with some other theme. I think another thing could be when, you know, as we keep an eye on the changes that are constantly ongoing here for Liberal Crime Squad, the New Age version, we could go and play the non-New Age version. It's not as won't have as many quality of life features and things, but we could do a compare and contrast to one of the OG ones. I mean, we could go way back to like the last one that was released by Bay 12 Games directly, like one of Toadie's releases before it went and became open source for the public, because even the non-New Age version of the game was maintained by many people, including Jonathan S. Fox, who maintained the base game for a long time before going away for a bit, as I understand, and then coming back with this New Age, which is lovely. It's nice to play in the browser. Lots of quality of life improvements. Things being brought to a more modern setting is interesting too, because the base game, I think, is set... You're playing the early aughts, the early 2000s. And here we're playing in, you know, the 2020s. But yeah, folks, thanks a lot for watching this series. I had so much fun with it. We had great conversations about it over on the official Discord, which is available to anyone who is a paid supporter for Twitch, YouTube, or Patreon. You can get into the Discord, and we have some great chats over there. Wow. I'm so happy I finally played it after having tried it a few times over the years, a long time ago, but never really sinking my teeth into it. This was a hoot. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.